Hey everyone, here's another Comic Clerks video, and I'm here to talk to you about Arrow Lost Souls. And this video will contain some spoilers, so I'm just letting you guys know beforehand. Alright, so this episode was pretty much about Ray Palmer, getting him back. We gotta have the whole team ready for, the Legend series. And, we start off and it shows, how he blew himself up and he pretty much was knocked out of his building, and that's pretty much how this, it kind of gives us, a scene of how he was knocked out of the building and where he kind of went. But, Felicity, she's still working on this message. She's upset the whole episode because she could have been, there figuring out how to, find him, but she was out with Oliver, having a good time. So she's making herself feel guilty that she was out there with Oliver while, Ray was in danger and all that stuff. But, finally Ray actually contacts them. And we see that Ray, he wants them to, build a machine so that he can grow back to normal size, because he can't, this machine is broken, his suit is broken and he can't get back to normal size. That's why he has it. That's why he's been trying to contact Felicity. I'm wondering how his suit, he's been dragging around his suit this whole time, how he was able to do that. His suit is this kind of a huge metal suit. So has he been, walking in it, or has he just, if it doesn't work, has he just been dragging it around everywhere? So I don't know. So he gets the team, the team has to, break in this place to get this, specific part for the, they have to break into Cord Industries to get the specific part for the machine that Ray needs built to bring him back to normal size. And, we see the whole team pretty much is, they're on it. But, we got Sarah who's back, and she's just like Thea, tearing apart, bad guys. But she's killing them. She's not having no restraint on that. Well, what y'all gonna expect? Y'all put a League of Assassins, assassin in the field, unrestricted, unchained. Y'all act like y'all didn't know what was gonna happen there. But anyways, also Felicity's mom is in town and she's also driving Felicity crazy. So Felicity feels guilty, and her mom is, trying to help her feel a little better, and that's not working all the way. So we finally find out, that Ray is being held by Damien Dark. Damien Dark wants, Damien Dark wants him to replicate, the shrinking process, for them. But, Ray's not going to do that. He's a good guy. So, Dark, does his usual thing. He threatens somebody. He threatened Felicity because, they intercepted the message. So they pretty much figured out who he was talking to. So it's pretty much after that, pretty much time to get on with this rescue. Curtis was in on this rescue because they had to be able to assemble this, piece of tech in the field, and nobody else knew how to do it besides Curtis and Felicity. So he gets to, hop on with the Arrow team, and they all, pretty much, they use Oliver as bait. Oliver is being taken by Damien Dark, who has the perfect chance to kill him, in it all right there. But, he wants to see who's under the mask because he believes, that he already knows who's under the mask, but he wants to see for himself. So while trying to take off the mask, Oliver does, some fancy footwork, kicks him in the chest, does a little flip and gets out of his restraints and stuff, and decides to shoot arrows at Dark. Dark's not playing. He decides, that the ropes, the chain that was holding, Oliver, he decides to use it and wrap it around his neck and choke him. But you know, Oliver's always got a little plan, a little flash grenade in his face. That always works. So, anyways, you know, we get back to the rescue. They finally rescue Ray, and you know, it's pretty much, you know, we're trying to really, I think they're kind of giving us episodes trying to put us, you know, the legends together and stuff. This episode wasn't really that eventful. You know, we got to see a couple of new things, but it really wasn't that eventful at all. Oliver and Felicity fighting, I guess that's a new thing. You know, Felicity is always so love struck. We never really see them actually fight. But they were fighting in this episode. Sarah leaves, you know, she's got to find her own way. So that's, you know, I guess more set up for Legends. And that's pretty much it in this episode. I didn't really see anything that really stood out or really was anything special in that episode. We got Ray back, everybody. Ray is back. He's back in his suit. He can shrink now. I don't know if he still wants to shrink after that last, you know, try, but he didn't really say if he had it fixed. We also see that dark scientist did figure out some of the technology, and he has some weird, I don't know if it's a diagram or a map. I don't know what it was. It really looked really confusing to me, so I actually don't know what it is. So hopefully we get to see more of that in the next episode. So to deal with flashbacks, you know, we always gotta have flashbacks in Arrow. Arrow, you know, Oliver, you know, he's on the island, and as you know in the last episode, he went to a cave with, you know, Constantine, and he brings Ryder to this cave, and Ryder doesn't want what was in, you know, the curse part. He finds something, you know, on, you know, a wall, and I guess he sends, you know, Oliver and, you know, them and a couple other people to that place so they can search for something. And so Oliver and them, you know, they're searching. And so, you know, the one that doesn't really like him that much and always is giving him a hard time asks one of the, you know, the slaves or whoever, the people they got captured, you know, to kill Oliver, you know, just get it out of the way, pretty much. So we see this guy try to kill Oliver, and Oliver ends up killing him instead. And so then the guy comes up and he's like, "What's going on here? Why would you kill him?" Yada. And I'm like, okay, I guess you just gotta have all kinds of setup here. But anyways, that's pretty much what happened in his flashbacks. Like I said, nothing too eventful in this, you know, this episode. Hope you guys liked this video. Tell me what you liked about this Arrow episode, what you didn't like about this episode. Leave it in the comments, you guys. You know, subscribe to the channel, and I'll have a video for you guys next week. See ya.